Will you tell us how much you paid in federal income taxes in 2016 and 2017?
Millions of dollars.
You paid millions of dollars?
Millions of dollars.
So
yes.
not 750.
Millions of dollars, and you'll get to see it. And you'll get to see it. But let me just tell you.
Okay, guys, so as you just saw in that video, Joe Biden used the word inshallah in his recent presidential election debate with current US President Donald Trump, when he was questioned about, how much tax he paid in 2016, 2017, and when he would show the proof of that. Now, some people are already saying, was Joe Biden doing this as a way of poking fun at Muslims or, Islam or the Arabic language? And I don't think he is at all. The reason why I say that is because obviously he's very close friends with Barack Obama, who himself has, Muslim roots and Muslim family members and so on and so forth. So, yeah, I honestly do not think he was doing this in any way of poking fun at, like I say, Muslims or Islam in general. I think he was doing it more at poking fun at Trump in regards to his policies surrounding Muslims. That's honestly why I think he was doing it. However, in order for Joe Biden to know that word, chances are he spent some time around Muslims. Whether or not that's something Barack Obama used, off camera, potentially. I mean, I've never spent any time, to be honest with you, with any presidents. Or it means that he spent enough time around Muslims to hear them use certain words that he then asked what they mean. Because let's be honest, no one is going to Google to see if a certain language has a word for God willing on the chance that it may need to be used in a conversation. Who among us is honestly going to Google that? Well, some of you probably are now. But yeah, so it obviously means that he spent time around Muslims. However, this isn't the only time something like this has happened. Let's not forget, in a recent music video, Drake rapped some Arabic verses. Apparently his pronunciation was a bit off, but yeah, that's from what I've heard. But so yeah, obviously Drake has obviously spent time around Muslims as well in order for him to know that. And also a lot of other rappers have used, Arabic and Islamic terms in their songs, which again shows that they obviously spend time around Muslims in order to be able to kind of appropriate the language to use in their songs. So I think the lesson here, guys, is that as Muslims, we need to remember that whenever we're dealing with the, general non-Muslim public at large, some of those people may have never met a Muslim before. So we need to remember how we come across. Because in that moment, whether we like it or not, we are representing Islam. And if we come across as bad people, people are going to think that about all Muslims. It happens. So that's kind of the lesson from this video, is that as Muslims, how we treat people can cause them to form their opinion about the entirety of the religion. Yes, I understand that, like I say, we may not want to be that Islamic poster child in that sense, but it's going to happen. So, which is why it's important that we always treat people with respect, with kindness, even the people we don't like. Let's not forget that the Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him, treated his mortal enemies, people that were actively trying to kill him, with respect and humility, because that's the type of person that he was. He only resorted to warfare when there was nothing else he could possibly do, and to literally save his own life. Let's not forget, even his own uncle danced through the streets with joy when he found out the Prophet's son, peace be upon him, had died. So can you imagine if any of your family members did that? Would you still treat them with kindness if they were happy that your child had died? Probably not, because we're not that good-hearted. So yeah, guys, for future reference, just always remember that when you're dealing with, a non-Muslim, that in that moment you are potentially representing Islam as a whole. And remember to just be kind and respectful towards them, even if they do not deserve it. I'm not saying you might not be allowed to be a bit snappy with your retorts, But in general, you know, like I say, be nice at the end of the day. But yeah, guys, that's all for today. Thank you for tuning in, and until next time, peace.